In this part, we are going to do another design in isometric perspective. The shape that we are going to use will look like a prism this time. And it's not going to be a cube. And our foundation is going to be rectangle, which means we are going to draw the bottom surface only. At the bottom part of the page, I will draw the bottom 30 to 30 degree angle like this, and I will add another shape next to it. This one also, look, with the same size a little behind, and I have this area. From middle part of this, and be careful with the parallels. I'll draw the line from middle to middle, we'll bring it up, the same length, and we draw the top. And from top to this frame, like this, and this is our basic volume. And the lines behind it, it's this dashed line. Again, here is the same. I'll bring the shape up, I'll connect it. Look, here's the same, and it's connected. And we have our shape. Now we want to draw a different kind of work from this with some details and creating some space and some atmosphere. First thing that I'm going to do is to consider an area here as fireplace. And this is our chimney. I've drawn a line on its inclined surface and I can go up vertically. Here the same. Again, we make this slope like this and we can bring this area out. So we've considered a big area for this. Again, slope coming down and close it. Let's draw another surface on this area. Again, with the same slope. Like this, and we connect the legs. We'll connect the stairs from here and consider a porch for it here, and this area will be entrance. And now that we've learned how to draw stairs with this simple slope, it will happen. I've drawn this slope. We'll connect the stairs with 30 degree angle and vertically, and you can see that we got some stairs now. We'll add a simple parapet till here. It can be short and we won't need to consider it taller, like this. I'll draw the stairs 30 to 30 degree. We don't need to be super accurate and try to do your best to make it clean. But we will surely make some mistakes in our sketch. We'll bring this part a little bit down. I can even bring the shape here a little forward till here, for example. And we've got a platform. I'll bring it down from here. This platform can be the continuation of our roof. So we'll close this part. And they've got a little height difference. So let's resolve that. This part can come down with a little slope. Here like this. Look, we'll add details with some stones and similar stuff, and we can get a better outcome from this. This part, we'll draw a little offset and get it in. Give it depth. Draw another line parallel to it. And draw the windows and profiles. Remember to draw this line behind the window, so our depth is more clear. It's very important to do this. Let's go to this part and use a stone texture that we've learned and turn this into a stone chimney. You need to master textures because showing what material is being used in what area is very important. This angle also. The surface is slope, so your material also need to be 30 degrees. And don't get lost in slope. So at the top, it needs to be a triangle and inclined. I'll highlight the rounds like this, and let's put a door or a small opening here next to this. The same slope. I'll draw this line here, this line, and let's make this double line here. This one also double. And the profiles of this part add a little short thickness from the profile inside. Like this. Now I'll draw the windows between these. Simple profile designing. And it turned out like this. If you like a simple hatch, it can really help here, which means I can connect surfaces here really easy. But I prefer to drag a line from top to bottom to show the surface movement. Again, we do that in another area, meaning that it'll show what is happening here. Here also the same. I'll draw another line. So we've got the part behind it. Here I'll do my offset again, going inside, drawing this, and come down parallel to this inclined surface, and draw the parallel to this 30-degree line. And I design my Windows profile here, like this. Now what we can do, as I said, it's not bad to hatch here, to emphasis on what is happening there. So for it to be seen better, I'll do a general hatching from this part. And if it's not parallel to the other side, you can correct it a bit by bit with visual error. Which means as much as you are continuing this way, your parallels are getting better. Then our small error is not visible so much. Like this. I'll draw here too. If my parallels are not right, you can even change the angle of the page in such a way that the pressure on your hand is at its minimum. So if your hand hurts, you can just change the angle and do the hatching. We'll do the highlights beneath our surfaces, and doing that will give it depth, even at places like this. It's better that we do darker highlights. We can do the same for backside too. Now that I'm on this part, instead of doing it in the same way, I can do it like this. I can like this and put some glasses in between. As you can see, we've got a very pleasant detail over here. We need to hatch it again. So look, don't be afraid to rotate your page. So if I feel a little pressure on my hand, I don't want to endure it. Enduring the pressure means that you can spend less time sketching. So practically, it can lead to serious problems. Whenever you felt that there is a pressure on your hand, you need to release the pressure. If I feel pressure in the angle that I'm drawing, I will just simply change the angle. So it's not bad even if we hatch the surface down here. So it can show that it's mixed with the upper surface, which means it can be continuous of the roof. Now let's add some texture here and turn it to stone and see what will be the result of it. The texture can be some stone bricks. I'll do some hatching also and make some of them darker to give it depth. And if you want, you can add some normal stones here to show the topography better. We can draw some stones back here too. And if we didn't want to do that, we can add some trees. But I like some stones because it's a mountainous area. Add some stones, then do the rest. As you can see, the landscape is showing what is happening in there. I use big surfaces to make it a little faster. And I kept this place empty to put some trees in there. Like this. So let's draw some trees behind the building. We can draw them directly with marker, or we can draw them with lines, then shade it. Or not even shade it. Look how much it helps when we added details and draw the backgrounds. Some lines mix with each other here, and it helps the area to be seen better and look better. And if I add some color to it, the result will be even better. Let's put another paper behind our paper so the color won't pass down. And start from a cold color for the building itself. This time I'll use a marker called Coilo. The color of this marker is not bad, but the color is a bit pale, which means the color is watery. This will make the marker use more ink and reduce the lifespan of the marker. So I'll add a color like this. I'll try to shade it with one color. And let's highlight underneath here with some darker shades. Look at the places that we can do shadows. I'm using the same color, the BG, and doing the shadows. And we have our basics. Here are also the same, and I'm doing the shadows on the left side. Always consider one side as your light source and start shading the opposite side. Now, if the right side is our light source, here we'll get some shadows on the left side. Like this. So this made the basic of our work. Even in designing some trees, don't tie your hand down. Sometimes I can even do it with the same color, which means I'll start at some areas, draw bushes, and we can draw trees with green, or if it's autumn, we can do brown or orange coloring. But I usually like sketches with one color, which means our building theme got the same one simple color to it. Look, I'm doing the trees with the same dark color. When background turns black, our building stands out with the rest of the work. So let's add some yellow color to our work. Just draw some stuff in the background. This will help our work to make viewers' eyes to wonder more on it. And these yellow stains can show autumn theme or winter, that everything is cold and there is a little bit heat left at some places. We can do the windows yellow this time and not blue. Maybe we are showing that there is light here. I can even drag some of the light out to light up the area a bit. Look, these are markers effect. And we made something out of it. And again, let's add it to the heat in the area. I want to make this work to stand out. Now let's add some light colors to our landscape. We can do it with the lighter color of the one that we used before, which means if I got some places without color, I can use lighter color for that area. can use W series of color for coloring up the area. I'll use W number 3. Let's see if we got it here. Well, it doesn't matter. We can use number 5. We'll add some warm gray. And we'll color our chimney. I've got W number 4 here. Even some stains on the window mix colors with each other all the time. Because we are not drawing and we are designing, anything can happen anywhere, even unmatched colors. And we get different outcomes. Look, I'm highlighting the shadows at some places. Now, when we've done this, we can use black color and add some black to our work to give it a bit more depth. At some specific areas, we'll make it a bit darker. Even in our stones, I'll make some of them really black. At the places that we have deep shadows or our bushes, like this black will help the building to look a bit more bulging. Even if we need to, we can draw trees completely black. Look, around the windows, blinds, our profiles, we can add the black to make it more clear. Look what these couple of black stains offered. At the bottom of these trees also. When I'm designing a tree, details and the base of it is a light color, the dark color of it will be the same color, and do it over and over again on each other to make it darker. But an easy way is to use black. Look, I'll use these stains everywhere. And then when we are done with the black color, what I'm going to do is to pick up my white rollerball pen again. Or I can use this white tinnery marker and add some stains. Look, I'll add some pure white stains here. Adding some white stains here. you can use them everywhere. Then we are going to pick up our Rapid and start drawing branches. The training that we did about drawing branches, take them serious. You can add branches and leaves to anything and enhance the results. Look, I'm just drawing some branches here, nothing more, but these simple branches are giving soul to our landscape. Do that practice a lot, so when you are doing this stuff, it will be easy for you. There are many brands for these white roller ball pen, and most of them don't draw this smoothly, but this one that I've got here called Henson Neon Gel, and it's very smooth. I've tried a lot of brands and most of them are not this smooth. So let's add some figure to make this area more alive, and then our work is done. I just need to add some figures so I can show the scale of my work better and do some shadows for them. Remember, in isometric perspective, all of the shadows are the same length. Don't make them big and small. This is a parallel isometric. Be sure to pause this video a lot and do the designing step by step with me so you can get an ideal result from it.